Are you ready? This ain't your daddy's wrestling. This is the WrestleVerse. WrestleVerse where the legends fight. One ring, one stage under blinding light. WWE NXT 1080 tonight. Who's the champ? Who's the champ? Step up and fight.
And fans, we coming to you live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania tonight for SmackDown. This is part of WrestleVerse here on the Nation Network. John Cena is in the building. Chelsea Green is here as well. And look at this. Solo Sikoa, Charlotte, everyone in attendance for what promises to be a tremendous night of wrestling action here on the Nation Network.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, the team of Piper Niven and Chelsea Green.
The former Women's United States champion, Chelsea Green, coming out here with her lead member of the Secret Service, Piper Niven, getting ready for tag team action. This is a big match for both of these ladies because they're going up against the best of the best right here tonight. We've got all kinds of action for you, ladies and gentlemen. Later on tonight, we are supposed to have Jacob Fatu going one-on-one with the man we saw coming in the building earlier, Solo Sikoa. Talk about bad blood. It's literally just that. Blood relations, and they are getting ready to tear into each other later tonight on SmackDown. We've also seen over the last week since SummerSlam the return of Brock Lesnar, and he has absolutely laid waste to John Cena. John Cena is here tonight, and he says he's ready to compete.
Of the women's tag team champions,
Alexa Bliss making her way down the aisle, one half of the women's tag team champions. This promises to be a great opening matchup. Joining me here in the broadcast booth, the one, the only, Stu Dam. And Stu, what do you think about what we're seeing here for the opening match?
Well, I'm at a little bit of a loss after getting a look at Alexa and her assets. With that said, I am looking forward to a tremendous night of action here on SmackDown, as always.
from the Queen City, one half of the women's tag team champions, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair, one of the most dominating women in the WWE, historically speaking.
Well, listen, when you come from the gene pool of the Nature Boy Ric Flair, the odds are you're going to be pretty good. Charlotte beat the odds. She is better than good. She is fantastic. She has overcome adversity time and time again in her career, and along with an unlikely ally in Alexa Bliss, has become one half of the Women's Tag Team Championship, and despite what they might say, almost seems to me like they might be friends.
Crazy world we live in, so you never say never. Wrestling's queen, Charlotte Flair. Mixed reaction from this crowd here tonight.
Well, the part that I always find interesting is when you have tag team champions that don't come out together. It makes me wonder, where is the level of friendship, camaraderie, teamwork
Well, we won't have to wait long to find out. Now, while the tag team title's not on the line here tonight, it's still a big match for Charlotte and Alexa Bliss to prove that they aren't one-hit wonders, that they didn't just get lucky at SummerSlam, that they are in fact that good. I know they are. The fans, I believe, know that they are.
Well, they say lightning never strikes twice in the same place. So if in fact that was a fluke, we'll probably know here tonight.
Early on, Alexa Bliss getting the upper hand. And the biggest going up against the smallest member in this match. And to my surprise, and probably many others, it's Alexa Bliss getting the upper hand despite those disadvantages.
Now she goes for the cover, hooks the leg. I don't think she's going to get her like that, though. A little bit early in the match.
Indeed, but still managed to secure a 2 count, which this early on is still an accomplishment. They tie up now, and Niven sets her into the corner. Chelsea Green gets the tag, and now the legal into the match. Double team on Alexa Bliss, sends her to the ropes. Double clothesline.
Alexa really got caught with that clothesline, snapped her head all the way back, bounced it off the canvas. One thing to remember, Alexa is definitely, I would say at the very least, peaking in her career, if not slightly past the peak. Those years of getting banged around and bumped around, they start to catch up after a while.
Well, I couldn't agree more. Alexa Bliss indeed has been through her matches over the years and taken the punishment that comes along with it, and yet still able to find a way to become one half of the women's tag team champions.
See Piper Niven there with an outstretched arm, and Chelsea trying to get there. Alexa Bliss simply cutting the ring in half, and that's exactly what you do, and that's why she's one half of the tag team champions.
And now Piper Niven getting involved in the match, and Chelsea going to make her pay.
Well, somehow or another there was a tag made. I didn't see that happen, but all right.
Into the corner, another tag made, and the challengers at this point in time doing a good job. Here's another double clothesline for the second time, and now it's Charlotte reaching out for her tag team partner.
Yeah, thus far the contenders have done a much better job of keeping the fresh person in the match.
I'd have to say so. Alexa Bliss has not tagged out yet. Oh, there's a 1-2 punch right there. Now choking her out in the corner.
Chelsea Green, she will use every trick in the book.
Chelsea Green, one of those people who truly believes it doesn't matter how you win.
It only matters if you win. Wise man once said, they don't ask you the next day how you won.
Right now, the team of Niven and Green looking really good against the reigning tag team champions. And Alexa Bliss seems to be perhaps seriously injured. She's not moving on her own accord.
Well, she's only sitting up right now because Piper Niven lifted her up.
Irish whip to the ropes, back out front. Collide together, and there's no way Alexa's going to win that battle, but she gets the upper hand, at least for the moment.
That was a tremendous opportunity right there for her to make the tag, and she didn't take advantage of it.
And now Alexa Bliss pulling up on her while her hair is being held down to the mat.
That's actually a legal move. There's nothing in the rule book prohibiting that. It doesn't qualify as a hair pull because you have to grab that with your hand, and she's not.
Finally, the tag in, and Charlotte just got dropped by Piper Niven, and here comes the tag to Chelsea Green. Oh, look at this. She jumps up. Alexa Bliss has got her in a submission. Reaching deep.
Chelsea Green able to fight her way out of that one. It might be a little too soon to be bringing Alexa Bliss back into the match. I would think Charlotte would have spent a little more time in the ring.
I'd have to agree with you right now, because I'll tell you, Alexa Bliss definitely seems like she's absorbed a lot of punishment early on and has had a difficult time recovering from that. Tag made now, double team by the champions. Snapmare, Charlotte off the ropes with a big kick right to the face of the former U.S. champion. And now driving the knees into the midsection. Charlotte has her in a Boston Crab, and now Chelsea finds a way to escape.
I don't know that Charlotte was really trying to get a submission victory there. I think she was trying to set her up for one later with that figure eight, because that Boston Crab will definitely do its own damage to the lower back.
Charlotte taking Piper Niven off her feet. And there's a smart tag made by Charlotte. Now the tag team champions doing a better job of keeping the fresh person in the ring. And Alexa Bliss, you see her holding the back of her head and her neck. And rather than tag out, she wants to face Chelsea Green in the middle of the ring. Chelsea willing to meet her there in the middle, and now unloading. Jumping DDT.
Chelsea Green getting awfully close to Charlotte. That might not be a smart move.
Doing a good job, though, of keeping Alexa Bliss away from her tag team partner. And here comes another double team, and this does not look good. What in the blue moon?
Not what I thought I was about to see.
Charlotte has to make the save. Alexa Bliss has to make the tag. There's no other two ways about it. Alexa Bliss has taken so much punishment in this match. I don't know what's keeping her going. Chelsea got a little too close.
Now Chelsea and Charlotte going at it. Wait a minute. Chelsea Green has got Charlotte tied up in the ropes.
Backstabber on the Queen, and now Alexa Bliss takes advantage of the distraction, comes up with a big drop kick.
But once again, unable to put offense together. Look at the double team by Chelsea Green and the head of Secret Hervis.
Sister Abigail from out of nowhere. There's two. Oh my goodness, that was close.
Well, it shows you that's something about pro wrestling. You can dominate a match, and then out of nowhere, one big move turns the whole thing around.
Handspring, drive it, and again, comes through with a submission hold. Will that be enough to get her? The look on the face of Alexa Bliss says it all. She could not believe how easily Piper Niven powered out of that move. Here's another double team. And a clothesline again. That's the third time tonight that Chelsea's been on the receiving end of that one. And Chelsea making a mistake. The tag was made.
Well, there was a combination. A tag was made, but Alexa also got caught with that drop kick as Chelsea tried to cut her off.
Charlotte caught her, and now it is a free fall. Fall away slam, Chelsea Green down in the middle of the ring as the Queen follows up. And now what Charlotte Flair got in mind, a stomp to the head. Open hand, slap to the face, and now Charlotte eat defeat. Green somehow getting right back up.
That's a devastating move, and Charlotte nailed her with it. Chelsea fighting it off. Whatever you want to say about Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, these two are fighting like they want to be the next in line.
They're making a strong case right now, I've got to tell you, as another double team. Double shoulder tackle. Man, we have seen it all tonight from Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. Niven with a stomp to the midsection. Charlotte Flair now in trouble.
I can't tell you how impressed I am with the way that the contenders in this match have dominated. They have cut that ring in half, and that's the fourth time they really believe in that clothesline.
Well, it's a very effective maneuver, and it has been. Oh, Chelsea comes down and missed. Hurts her knee. Chelsea's compromised her knee. And if Charlotte can put the figure 8 on, that could be all she wrote.
That's the kind of mistake that turns the tide of the match. She's walking it off right now, but there's no doubt she heard it.
Charlotte now waiting for her to get back up to her feet. And a spear! The Queen takes her out here ringside. Referee's count continues to climb. Charlotte going in. Chelsea might not beat the count. She doesn't. The champion's got a count-out victory.
Well, I'm not sure that's the way the champions want to get a victory in their first TV match, but it's a win.
Well, indeed, it is a victory, and I'll tell you what, I think we need to see that one again. I'm not sure anything's been proven, and I can tell you right now, Chelsea Green will have the ear of Nick Aldis before it's all said and done.
Doesn't she always?
The double team right there, big stomp to the face. And you talk about double teams, they did it so often, so frequently. I thought for a moment Niven was going to scoop up Chelsea as well and slam her on top.
Certainly looked like that at first. Would have been a very impressive maneuver. There was a shot her around the world, almost pulled it out right at the end.
And here is the moment. The spear, and she was not able to beat the count back into the ring.
Slim margin, too.
The team up, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair.
Well, they appear to be okay with the victory here tonight. As we take a look at Solo Sikoa getting ready to head into the... What the hell is this? That's Karrion Kross. His contract expired.
Karrion Kross's contract allegedly expired. But now you got to wonder what's going on here. He's attacking Solo Sikoa.
Wrestling fans, make sure you join us on Saturday mornings right here for Saturday Morning Superstars of Wrestling. All of the greats from the past will be right here on Saturday mornings here on the Nation Network. Names like Rowdy Roddy Piper, Bruno Sammartino, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the Magnificent Morocco, and many, many more. All the action right here on the Nation Network Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What you gonna do when the legends of wrestling run wild on you? right, fans, we are back. And I understand that The Miz is now substituting for Solo Sikoa.
Yeah, apparently a last-minute substitute after what we just saw. Karrion Kross, who is supposed to be without a contract last I heard.
Residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz.
Well, it's going to be The Miz going up against Jacob Fatu is what we've just been notified. The medical team is attending to Solo Sikoa in the back. And we have a lot of questions right now. What in the heck is going on? Karrion Kross isn't supposed to even be here.
You never know with that guy. You just never know.
And of all things, why Solo Sikoa?
You're over here trying to make sense. I don't think there's a way of doing that.
Well, fans, we want to welcome everybody joining us here live on the Nation Network for this very impactful episode of SmackDown tonight. Andrew Roberts in the house. William Perkins is here as well. Welcome aboard, everyone. Now, if you're Jacob Fatu and you were getting ready to settle some old debts with your own bloodline member in Solo Sikoa,
The Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
what do you think is going through his mind now as he gets ready to take on The Miz?
Well, what I think is going on in his mind right now is he's thinking about what he's going to do to The Miz, and it ain't going to be pretty.
Fans, we'll be back with this match in just a moment. Stay with us.
Well, let me tell everybody something. America is back. 2024 was a great year. And in 2025, we made the decision to make America great again. And what better way? With real American beer. We're bringing America back together in 2025 with real American beer. So what you gonna do with real American beer and all my Hulkamaniacs run wild on you?
All right, fans, we are back, and the match has begun. The Miz, you talk about Jacob Fatu not preparing for The Miz. The Miz wasn't preparing for Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I think it might be a little bit easier and perhaps an unfair advantage in this one for Jacob because he was already geared to take somebody's head off. I don't even know if The Miz was ready to compete tonight. You know, they tell you all the time, make sure you bring your gear. And I got a funny feeling that was kind of the scenario here.
Went for that senton, and Miz able to pull himself to safety just in the nick of time. Oh, he caught him and drove him down across the top rope. Jacob Fatu powering him back to the ropes. Referee going to step in between or at least try to get a clean break here. Look at this. Miz with a nice move and a cradle roll-up. And now Jacob comes with a cover of his own.
Running back elbow, that one really shook the rafters of The Miz. Jacob Fatu has got probably about a 30 to 40 pound weight advantage, but he's a different kind of cat, and we talked earlier on. The Miz has had a very long career in the WWE. He looks tremendously good condition considering all the battles he's been through over the years. Former world champion, former intercontinental champion, former tag team champion on multiple occasions. He has put his body through the ringer year after year after year, and yet he still goes.
On a moment's notice in this case, as he manages to escape the grasp of Jacob Fatu, drops him with that reverse DDT.
Well, if you've done your homework, you know that dropping a Samoan on their head is not necessarily going to get you the same result as you normally get.
They are world-renowned for those headbutts. Speaking of which, now for the middle rope, what is Jacob Fatu going to do? Oh, my. And The Miz comes up with a small package.
I got to give him credit. Miz is putting up a fight. Miz is trying to make this a contest, and Jacob's not really in the mood.
Chop to the throat. Look out. Miz is in trouble. Deadlifts him off the canvas and throws him across the ring, and now Jacob Fatu is ready. Fatu going to the top rope. A senton all the way to the floor. You gotta be kidding me.
Where are the chants when you need them? If that's not a holy-ass moment, I don't know what is.
Head first into the steel post. Oh, and another headbutt, and now Jacob Fatu is completely dominating the match.
Can't say as that I'm surprised.
He may be wrestling The Miz, but I think he is envisioning Solo Sikoa. If you're just joining us, Solo Sikoa was the scheduled opponent for Jacob Fatu. However, a shocking return of Karrion Kross and a backstage attack has put Solo Sikoa under medical advisory.
Well, The Miz right now is not in a good place.
Jacob Fatu looking over his man. Here's the Irish whip to the ropes, back out front. Another big elbow, and that one just took him down. Look out. From the top rope. Nobody home.
I'll tell you, The Miz, he must be a cat. He just pulled out another one of his 9 lives. I just don't know how many he's got left.
There are fans actually cheering for The Miz at this point.
Well, they may have earned a little bit of respect for how much of a punishment he's taking right now.
Oh, Miz caught him! That tornado DDT. And again, attacking the head, probably not the soundest game plan against Jacob Fatu. Fatu has him up, sit out, suplex, nicely done. What's he got in mind now? Has him up. Oh, what a devastating brainbuster that was.
He's just punishing him at this point in time.
Back elbow, The Miz collapsing. Jacob has him back up. There's a scoop, sit out, slam. Nice belly to back suplex, almost folded him half. And now Fatu dominating him. Big clothesline.
This match is over. Whenever he wants it to be, it is over, and he is in complete control.
Up in the air, sit out once again. driving the life out of the body of The Miz. Fatu again from the top ropes. Oh my goodness, swanton.
Man, I'll tell you what, Miz is going to rue the day that he said yes to taking this last-minute match.
And Miz with a series of kicks and a big one to the head. And as we've mentioned already, that's not the place to attack.
Now he's going after the legs, and maybe he'll have better luck with that.
Figure 4 leg lock is on. Miz used this move with a lot of success back in the day.
Actually had it coached by the one and only Nature Boy Ric Flair, who for a period of time was his advisor.
Jacob Fatu right now has had about enough, I think.
Yeah, I think he's ready to make a statement, if he hasn't already.
Pop-up Samoan drop. And the Miz got a shoulder up.
That's a mistake. Crucial mistake. You were down, you were done. Let it be over.
Look at the headbutts. Jacob Fatu once again. Another swanton. That one connects, and that's got to be it. He can't possibly keep kicking out. Jacob Fatu victorious. Let's take a look at some of what took place here in this one.
Well, Jacob Fatu was all set to take on Solo Sikoa. He got robbed of the opportunity to get even here tonight, courtesy of carrying Krossed of all people. There are more questions than answers right now.
Tremendous move right here, and I'll tell you, Miz did pretty well in the early moments of this match, but as the match went along, he just faded out into the sunset.
He gave every effort he possibly could, but the man is called the Samoan Werewolf, but that's a kind of a nickname you don't get by accident. He is a beast of his own.
As we take a look again, Jacob Fatu from the top rope. Look at that senton. A man that size moving that way. It's a frightening combination.
Dominating conversation.
Here is your winner, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu still going to be on the hunt for Solo Sikoa. He did not get his satisfaction here tonight. Fans will be back with more. Stay with us. Hey, you want to tell me exactly what that was all about? Hey, I'm talking to you. Listen, man, your contract ran out with the WWE on Sunday. I do you a favor. I give you a contract here for SmackDown, and what do? This is how you repay me? This doesn't work around here, my friend. Do you have anything to say? Anything at all? Not the same guy you thought you signed, is he? What are you talking about? Look at his eyes. He's a changed man. Well, since you two are such good friends, then it shouldn't be a problem. What's that? I'm putting the two of you in a tag team match tonight against Tama Tonga and Tama Loa. No problem. No problem at all. And I thought dealing with Chelsea Green was going to be a pain in the ass.
In trying to make an artistic statement, one should be careful not to let one's personal aroma do the talking. In order not to offend the critics, I recommend Right Guard Sports Stick. It provides maximum protection and the freshest scents, a sublime palette of odoriferous emanations. After all, a true artiste should be remembered for his inspiration, not his perspiration. Right Guard Sports Stick. Anything less would be uncivilized.
All right, fans, we are back, and at least we know why he was here. Nick Aldis signing the free agent, Karrion Kross, and now we're going to see Karrion Kross and Aleister Black in tag team action later tonight against the other members of Solo Sikoa's faction, if you would.
Yeah, the hits just keep on growing.
We take a look, ladies and gentlemen, at the Wyatt Six as they enter the building.
They are the new tag team champions. Well, I should say retaining tag team champions after SummerSlam. Tonight, however, it'll be singles competition. Eric Rowan will be the main feature of this one. And do you really have a singles match when you're going up against the Wyatt Six?
Well, just based on the entrance alone, I'd have to say probably not. Nation Network fans, a programming note. Later tonight, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you come back here and join us for a very special Wrestle Chat. The Wyatt Six, what a interesting group.
Well, they'll tell you they're not a group, they're a family.
When you talk about a dysfunctional family, then this has got to be the poster child for it. Damian Priest getting ready to come down and do battle with Eric Rowan, but how in the world do you expect anyone to focus on one member of the Wyatt Six?
Yeah, I'd almost think that he'd be better off coming out here with some backup, but looks like he's going to do this on his own.
At 49 pounds, Damien Priest.
It has been an eventful night, ladies and gentlemen. We have the return of Karrion Kross.
Well, he was barely gone that long, wasn't he?
Internet rumors have been burning up for over a week now about the status of Karrion Kross, and now we know that Nick Aldis signed him as a free agent exclusive to SmackDown. And for unknown reasons at this time, he targeted Solo Sikoa of all people. Damian Priest with a look of confidence right now, but I don't know how long that can last. Referee gets both men and calls for the bell, and this one is underway.
Two big, powerful guys locking up in the middle of the ring.
And now Damian Priest unloading with a series of kicks. And he brings the larger man down to his knees. Off the ropes now goes Eric. Drop down. And there's a distraction by Uncle Howdy.
Well, we knew there was going to be some sort of outside chicanery.
Well, my question right now is what happened to Nikki Cross? She's
Probably under the ring.
And now, going after the arm. Eric Rowan fights his way out. Oh, wow. Big spinning heel kick right to the face. Down goes Damien Priest, but only for a 1 count.
Has him in a rear waistlock right now, and Rowan trying to wear him down, but nice move right there by Damien. Snaps him over, wrenching up on that headlock, and you can see Eric Rowan not real happy about it.
Damien Priest leaning back, pulling back on the chin. Uncle Howdy in the background watching on. These are the spawns of Bray Wyatt.
Talk about those that are replicated but never truly duplicated.
Drop down, nicely done by Rowan. Well said, as he catches Damien in a power slam. Stomping away now on the chest of Damien Priest, who decides to roll outside the ring, but only momentarily as he gets right back into the action.
That was a mistake. If you're going to roll outside the ring, take a few moments. Use at least 5 or 6 count before you come back in. Clear your head.
Massive headbutt right there, and Damien feeling the effects of that one. Once again, welcome everyone joining us here live on the Nation Network. This is WrestleVerse.
Shout out to Juz Andrew in the house.
Got Andrew Roberts and Juz Andrews. That's a lot of Andrews in the house.
You never have too many Andrews. All we need now is the Andrew sisters, and we're all set.
Series of elbows now to the midsection. Damien Priest with the whips and the ropes back out front. Caught him. Oh, and he plants him with a face-first flapjack. Damien Priest feeling pretty good about things right now.
Gacy, Loomis, Uncle Howdy, all ringside watching on intently.
I'm actually surprised they aren't surrounding the ring just to be a bigger distraction. Damien Priest handing out some punishment to Eric Rowan, and down go the straps.
He is ready. He is signaling that perhaps the end is near. There's a boot to the face.
Damien Priest, that's a lot of real estate. He's going for it. He caught him. The opposite side of the ring was not too far for Damien Priest.
Man, I don't know how he pulled that off.
The crucifix. And now Priest with a cover. He's got the legs hooked. And somehow Rowan got the shoulder up.
Man, Eric Rowan survived what would have taken out a lot of other people.
The Wyatt Six watching on from ringside, ladies and gentlemen, as Eric Rowan starts to return to action in this matchup. The pendulum of momentum swings back and forth, and right now, it is in favor of Eric Rowan. Big boot right to the face, and Damien Priest in trouble now. What in the world?
All right, you tell me the last time you ever saw Eric Rowan do that.
The last time was this time because I've never seen him do that before.
Exactly.
And Rowan able to get a 2 count. Damien Priest is in trouble now. The Wyatt Six showing they are for real. Full Nelson into a slam. There's a 2 count. Damien able to get that shoulder off the canvas.
Got him with a nice jawbreaker right there, and he had to come up with something.
Another variation of the flapjack. Damien driving not just ahead into the mat, but using his own body weight. South of heaven.
Sends him to hell.
That could be it. And it is a big victory for Damien Priest. And don't think that the Wyatt Six are going to take this lightly.
Well, we're going to take a look back at the replay here, and I can tell you right now, they're not going to be happy with the outcome of the match, especially Uncle Howdy. He had a game plan, and I dare say it didn't go to plan.
South of heaven right there, drove him with everything he had. Had the legs hooked. I thought that was the end of the match right there. Again, a slingshot of all things by Eric Rowan.
It does when you think you've seen it all. You see that.
Eric Rowan set him up, had him full Nelson into the slam. He has had a lot of victories off of that move, but he would not add one to the title here tonight.
Look at that face first, drove him into the mat like a lawn dart.
And then finally, South of heaven. Game, set, and match.
Here is your winner, Damien Priest.
Still to come, ladies and gentlemen, John Cena. Scheduled to be in action later on tonight, and we know there's a tag team match that we're all looking forward to. We'll be back.
I'm not here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Or that they make your butt look amazing. Why would I need to do that? But if you said that you want to buy the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me telling you to buy American Eagle jeans.
Sidney Sweeney has very keen.
You see what I did there, right?
All right, fans, we are back, and this was a match made earlier tonight by General Manager Nick Aldis.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 230 pounds,
Tama Tonga Loa are going to be in action here in just a few moments. I'm surprised they're not coming out together.
That's one of the glorious things about 2K. You just never know what to expect.
and his partner, from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 209 pounds,
Tama Tonga heading down the aisle, ladies and gentlemen. They saw what happened to their cousin earlier on, and believe me when I tell you, blood is thicker than water. When it comes to these three in particular, they are sticking together. They have proven that throughout the time, even throughout the big battles for the Ulafala against the OG, the one and only tribal chief, Roman Reigns. So to see an outsider, a man like Karrion Kross, come out and attack Solo Sikoa, we still don't have any word from the medical on what his condition is exactly, how bad the injuries are. We're going to try and get some word on that.
Well, I can tell you right now, the fact that he never made it out for his match, the fact that he's not here for this one, it's got to be bad.
Get a look at this.
And accompanied by Scarlett at a combined weight of 480 pounds, the team of Alistair Black and Karrion Kross.
Well, they seem to be doing very well together. Karrion Kross, Alexander,
Yeah, I'm at a loss for words right now.
Alistair Black in the ring. Karrion Kross and Scarlett getting ready to join him. And apparently they're going by the name, the Black Rite.
Well, it seems to me a little too sudden for them to come up with all that so quickly.
Belly to back suplex now to get this thing on. Tongaloa starting this one off against Karrion Kross, and Karrion unloading with a couple of heavy rights, but taken down with a hip toss. Irish whip into the turnbuckle he goes, and he's in the wrong part of town, but quickly fighting his way out. Running forearm right to the head, and Karrion Kross is out with a vengeance here tonight. Into the turnbuckle he goes. Wrong part of town, but he's able to get out of trouble. Oh, he caught him with a knee.
Yeah, he definitely did, and he's bleeding. He split him open right above the eye.
See that blood trickling down, and it's going to be getting into his vision as the match goes on. That cut gets any deeper or any more dangerous. Referee might have to do something about it. We've already had one injury tonight. Tamatong on the apron trying to get the tag to come in. Not happening, and now Alistair Black gets the tag.
Last time we saw these two guys, Karrion was talking to Scarlett about it's time to go. Then it was Alistair, I beg your pardon, Alistair Black that said, you're going to cry about it or you're going to do something about it. And apparently, he chose to do something about it.
Double stomp, and now Alistair Black is in control. The Black Rite dominating at this point in time. And that blood is indeed getting worse, as we suspected it would. Karrion Kross catching him from behind. And Tongaloa damn near lost his head.
Karrion back into this match.
Tongaloa getting him on his feet, but boy, I'll tell you what, he is bleeding profusely and finally going to get a chance to make the tag. Swing and a miss, and now for the first time, Tama Tonga sending him into the ropes. Back out front, missed the target. Into the corner he goes, and he got nailed. Carrying Krossed. Shocking everybody with his appearance here tonight on SmackDown. Has him up across the shoulders now. Tama Tonga in control. Choking him out right here in front of the referee.
Referee's counting it out to 5. I guess he's doing it in his head.
Oh, he got caught. Karrion Kross has him up now and down with a powerbomb.
Well, you talk about from bad to worse. I think it's getting worse.
Double team coming up now. Oh, wow, that one landing. Aleister Black has him. Oh, and there's the knee. Might be all she wrote now, going for the cover. Manages to kick out on one, no less.
Aleister Black, he is quick, he is sudden, and he is for real.
Oh, and he was ready on the apron. Not this time.
Well, Tangaloa had an answer for the first one, but now perhaps that's one too many.
Lights out. He's out. It's over. Moonsault off the top, goes for the cover. Call it a day. Save had to be made.
He took his head and spun it around with that kick.
Up on shoulders. Tag was made, but I don't know that Tama Tonga is going to be able to get back into this match, and Tangaloa might have to carry it the rest of the way. Look at his belly to back suplex, almost broke him in half. Kross waiting on him. Waiting on him to get back up to his feet. He's got him, and that's it. He's going to put him out.
He's definitely going to try it. He's got him in a compromised position right in the middle of the ring.
He manages to get out, but take a look. Outside the ring, Tama Tonga watching, not getting even back up onto the apron.
The Black Rite in control, dominating this match.
Karrion Kross going for the cover. Oh, wow, it's over. Just like that.
You know, you can say what you want about a night like this, but the Black Rite have come out and they have made a statement unlike any I've ever seen before.
It's not about getting the win. They have beaten this second variation of the bloodline into all-out submission.
Solo Sikoa down and out. Took him out of his match tonight. And then Tama Tonga and Tangaloa Just no match whatsoever. Tama Tonga decided to stay outside the ring, didn't even get back to the apron. He watched.
Well, that was the move right there that took him out. The match would have been over right there if not for the save. And using the word save is kind.
Yeah, all he did is prolong the inevitable, I would suggest.
Here are your winners. The team of Alistair Black and Karrion Kross.
The Black Rite victorious, ladies and gentlemen. What have we seen tonight?
Sydney Sweeney has very Canes.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
Spice. Beef. Spice. Need a little excitement? Step into a Slim Jim! Need a little excitement? Step into a Slim Jim! Oh, yeah!
All right, back for our main event. John Cena in the ring, ready for it. That was supposed to be his opponent, Grayson Waller. Brock Lesnar has shown up again. The referee trying to get between these two. Good luck with that.
Are we going to have a match?
Well, it appears. I haven't heard a bell.
I don't know if this is an official match. The referee's still there.
There was no bell is all I can tell you right now.
The referee trying to break him up. And Cena taking advantage of the opportunity. He's been on the short end of the stick against Brock Lesnar for the last 7 days.
We saw what happened at SummerSlam. We saw what happened on Monday night. And now, here on SmackDown, Lesnar shows up, carries Grayson Waller out, pummeled beyond recognition.
Been a lot of last-minute changes to matches tonight due to outside interference.
Cena went for the elbow, nobody home, and now Lesnar bowling him over, and the Beast Incarnate attacks. Lesnar has him up.
Looked like he might have gone for the F5, but he doesn't go there yet. Dropping Cena into the turnbuckle.
Cena fires up, drops the elbow.
Great job by cameraman number 2. You can never get a clean enough shot of the LED lights.
Cena now belly to belly suplex.
Let's remember the last time these two guys met in a wrestling match of any kind. Cena was utterly dismantled by the Beast.
Not only is Cena getting some retribution here tonight, he's doing it using suplexes, moves that normally are synonymous with the Beast, Brock Lesnar. And now Cena unloads on him. Lesnar right back up. He says, you're going to have to do better than that. And he throws Cena across the ring.
Well, that is exactly why he is the Beast.
Pulling back on the neck of John Cena. He's in a world of trouble right here. You're talking about a former MMA heavyweight champion. There's the clothesline, and now Cena pumping him up, going old school. Could it be?
Five-knuckle shuffle, perhaps.
It is, and he connects. This could be leading to the beginning of the end. Cena has him up. Oh, and Lesnar says, I don't think so. And now Lesnar has him in the Kimura lock.
Cena is in a world of pain right now. If you've never had that move put on you, I can tell you right now, feels like your arm is being removed from your body. Actually, you probably wish it would be, just to make the pain go away.
It is pulling at every tendon in his arm right now, his shoulder, his elbow, all of them being tried, being pushed to the limit, and Lesnar is about to destroy John Cena once again.
Certainly not looking good for John Cena right now. He's not at the beginning of his career. He is at the latter part of it.
He's tapping out. He may have broke that arm.
But again, the referee not doing anything. I don't believe this is a match.
John Cena now going down underneath the ring. He's got a steel chair. Cena challenging Lesnar to come out.
Well, Lesnar may be dumb, but he ain't stupid.
Cena comes out with a chair right in the head. Lesnar split open with that steel chair. Fans, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time for more WrestleVerse. John Cena victorious.